Alright, hi everyone, it's Jess, and today we're doing a live Ustream with Helmar. For those of you who don't know Tracy, she's the president of Helmar Inc. USA, and she's actually joining us today. So if you guys have any questions regarding the show or any of the products, feel free to ask her. If you have any questions for me, just go ahead and kind of just in bold say, Jess, and I'll try to look up. The good thing is that I'm actually going to be just crafting today, so I won't have to pause a lot. So as you guys saw, today I'm going to kind of be working on some altered birdhouses. It's kind of in line with my backyard project. I just want to put a lot of fun, whimsical things in my backyard. And I'm going to be able to do that because it's kind of going to go underneath an awning. So although it is paper, they're not going to get damaged. And I can always use a sealer to seal it. So we won't have any issues with that. So here are the projects that I was working on. And of course, all of them I used my Helmar products for. But basically, these are just a start. And what I kind of focused on was just doing a lot of really fun paper textures. Just by cutting with my scissors and stuff. This kind of gives you that very tiki kind of look on it. Can you guys see that? Tell me to slow down if I'm talking too fast today. So this is the first one that I started on, and I didn't finish it, but if you guys want to see how I did this paper effect on it, I can absolutely show you that. But the one that I'm going to be focusing on today is going to be this one. I want to make it very monotone, so I'm going to be using very neutral colors on it. Some beiges and some craft paper for it. Guys, give me a second. I just need to answer a phone call really quick. Sorry about that. Okay, so to add insult to injury, my hubby is on a business trip, and of course he just landed, so I had to take that phone call. Sorry. Let me just go ahead and change the ability so that Tracy can go ahead and allow links. So there you go. If you want to go ahead and add the links again. So, okay. So what I'm going to be doing to this one, again, it's very monotone colors. So I'm going to be doing a very natural effect. I'm going to be using a paper punch. And this one is just a birch leaf for this one. And I'm going to be cutting them out and just, again, just a couple of coordinating papers. I'm going to ink them up and just do a whole roof line with it. Then for the inside of the, basically surrounding the flower, I'm going to be using these white petals. I'll probably go interchanging between my craft glue and my quick dry glue depending on how thick or how thin my papers are. I'll probably add some simple embellishments and then just some trims, and I think I may even glue on some fibers. So I have these fibers on here just because it looks really natural, and I'll add that as well. So we'll kind of just play along with this and then see how it turns out. What do you guys think? Yep, I'm recording. So let me move this stuff over to the side, and we'll just grab my paper so we can start punching and gluing. So here we go. So these are basically the papers that I'm working on. These just three craft, cream, and this one is just a print that has kind of like a damask flower on it. And then I don't know if you guys noticed, but this BirdHouse has kind of like a shimmer to it. And because I was staying with the monotone colors, I wanted it not to worry about if there's little pieces peeking out. So what I did was I just colored it with some Folk Art Champagne acrylic paint. And this one happens to have some shimmer in it. So the shimmer will kind of pop out through the little, spaces if anything stays up. So that's kind of the effect that I was going for. So I went ahead and just to save time, I colored it in advance. So again, it's very monotone. The only thing you see is that very light shimmer to it. And I love that. So it's so funny because my daughter saw me painting this and she's like, Mommy, why are you even doing that? Because you really can't see it. And I think you can see it. So let me just grab my punch and start punching away. So this is really easy to do. I should have pre-punched a bunch of these, but I didn't. So I'll just go ahead and do it now. So feel free to ask me any questions if you have them right now. But I'm basically just going to be layering these on top of each other. So probably like one printed, one craft, and one cream color. So that's kind of the way I'll do it. And of course now I can't find my scissors either. Wow. Okay, let's see. Let me try to look for these now. Here they go. Okay. Where did I get the birdhouses? I picked them up at Michael's. They're the 99-cent birdhouses. I think they might even have been on sale this week for like 40% off. So let me just show you. See on the bottom it has this little tag. I think they're 99 cents, something like that. So super inexpensive, and I bought 10 of them because I thought that they were so cute. So just gonna punch another layer of these. And I probably won't need so many because this, these leaves are really big. So I'll cut 2 layers of that just to be safe that I have enough, and then we'll cut. I wonder if I can cut 2 layers at once. Let's see. I hope the paper's not too thick. I guess I could. That's working. Okay, this is cool. Ah! Sorry for all the noises. I'm a special effect kind of crafter, I guess. This is actually really easy to do, believe it or not. The reason why I'm kind of just holding it together is just because I don't want the 2 sheets to fall apart on me. So, alright, so let's go ahead and start with that and see if we'll need any more. I'll put this over to the side. And then we'll just use some Timmy. You stepped on some of your punches. Oh, that's a problem. Alright, so because my printed paper is shaped in this direction, so you see how it curves like this, I'm going to make sure that all of my my leaves kind of align that same way. So I'm just going to just ink them that way. So all of them are kind of facing to the left. And then this will just make it easier for when I put them down, because I'll know based on the side that's inked which side I'm supposed to put it on. So is everyone a Helmar fan on Facebook? Yeah, do you guys all have access to the Helmar page on Facebook? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Helmar has been partnering with a lot of really cool companies lately to showcase their products, along with how easy it is to use Helmar with their products. And one of the things that we're doing this week is we've partnered with Best Creations, and they have this really awesome paper line, probably a lot more things than that. And if I have a little bit of time at the end of this show, I'll go ahead and show you the two paper collections that I have, and maybe we might even cut something up and zap dot it and maybe make a card if we have time. So hopefully we'll do that. They have really, really fun stuff, and what I like is that they have a lot of images within their paper, so you can do a lot of paper cutting. So you don't really have to use stamps or any, you know, die cuts for it. You basically just cut up the papers and just layer it and put your zap dots on it, and it's awesome. So yeah, I can't wait to show you that. That if I'm not able to make anything at the end, at least I'll be able to show you the papers. And then if you guys visit the Helmar blog during the week, you'll be able to see how the ladies use the papers in their projects. So. Alrighty then, let's see. So now I'll start gluing, see if I have enough so far. Okay, when I started doing this earlier today, I kind of just used my craft glue, so I'm just going to put a line of glue here, and then just kind of place them down, and then just keep going. So just, it's really easy to do. I love when you're able to do kind of really simple projects like this. I find them really stress relieving and relaxing, so whenever I could do something fun where I just layer stuff on top of each other, I definitely do that. So again, we're just layering different colors, but again, you see how it's very monotone. And I'm only putting a strip in the center because the adhesive is really strong, so you don't have to put a lot. And I noticed that even though it's round, it holds it really well. So you guys see how we're getting that effect? Oh gosh, sorry if you guys can hear my little puppy. I think he probably is seeing the neighbor's dog. I think he has a crush on her. He makes sure he lets us all know. Okay, let's see. So you see how easy and how quickly this thing goes. Yeah, this is so much fun. Oh my goodness. And this is one of those projects that's really fun to do with your kids during the summer. How fun would it be to just, you know, plan a play date at your house and cut a bunch of punches? And it doesn't even have to be the leaves. It could be hearts. It could be scallop punches. Just really simple. Give them a big old bottle of Helmar craft glue or 450. I'm sure the acid-free glue would work well too. I haven't tried it, but I'm sure it would. Sometimes I find that depending on the paper, I prefer using craft glue, but I'm sure for a kid's project it should be okay. With a fairy? How cute would that be? Now I need to find myself a fairy. So again, this one is just about layers and textures. So let's see. Let's see how well I did with this. And I may even, if I scooch it up over enough, I may actually have used just the exact amount so that I have, wow, this is a miracle. Okay. The perfect amount of leaves, and I didn't have to overlap two colors. So you see? And then I'm going to do the same thing above, and I'm just going to keep layering it on like that. So, so now I'll just start right here, and I'll put these here. And let me just make sure. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I have enough room to put another leaf. So you see as it's curving on the top, you may just want to curve your paper a little bit so that it lays a little bit better. If you wanted to curl your paper at this point, that would be fun too. One of the things that I find that's really easy is I just grab like my marker and kind of just go like this, just so that it has a little bit of curve, and that just makes it a little easier for me to lay it down on these types of surfaces that are round. So you guys see I was able to just put it there, and it's not popping up or anything. So you know what, let me just put a little bit of glue here along this wall like that, and just grab my marker and start curving. So give it dimension. And remember that the craft glue is really awesome because it doesn't dry as quickly as the 450, so it gives you a little bit of flexibility if you want to move your pieces around. The 450 also works really well for that. Also, it just dries a little faster, so if you want it to dry faster, go with your 450. I tend to think that that's the only difference for me in deciding which one I'm going to go with on my projects. And I think I'm officially running out of my bottle of glue. This would not be good. I'm sure I have another one lying around somewhere. And let's see. Do you think we should give something away? What do you ladies think? Do you think Tracy should give something away? Nah? I think so. I think we should definitely give something away. I need a Helmar glue stand that Glue Dad makes. Who's Glue Dad? Is that Tracy's dad? Oh my God, does he make? I must have missed that. How funny is this? Look at, you see, I have this little space here, and again, by the luck of whatever the glue gods, I guess, I didn't have to double up on any colors again. That is so funny. So you see how my roof line is looking? Just super cute. So again, let's see if we can curve this up, because Glue Dad made some stands for us? Is that what you're saying, or am I just wishing out loud? Oh, cool. Is he going to sell them? That would be pretty awesome, actually. I haven't even seen it, but if you guys have seen it and you love it, that means it must be awesome. And that also means that I definitely need one. You get the first one to test out, Dio? No, I think Tracy's going to get to test it out first. Let's see. Okay, let me... What's the stand for? What do you actually put on it, since I haven't been lucky enough to see it? I must have missed that show. Scrap dots and zap dots. Oh, cool. It's funny because I have a little caddy right next to my desk right now, and the first drawer is just all of my zap dots, and then the top part of it with all of the little compartments is where I keep all of my adhesives. So all of my liquid adhesives get placed on there. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's just finish this up. We're almost done. And again, if you do some of your prep work ahead of time, so if I would have cut my leaves and had added the distressing prior, it would go so much quicker. And this is the last one on the top. So let me just add some glue here. This time I'm just going to put it on the petal like that because it's my last one. And just tuck it in underneath here. Okay. Alright, so here we go. So there goes the roof line of my little birdhouse. What do you guys think? Isn't it cute? So let me see. I'm actually going to put some gemstones on some, what do you call it? Some rhinestones on here. So I'll use my gemstone glue for that as well. I don't know if you guys know, Helmar also makes a gemstone glue. And again, not all glues are made the same, depending on what glue you put on the back of your stones. I don't know if you've noticed, but like these particular ones, you see how they're shiny, like little diamonds. There's like a metallic sheet on the back, and depending on what glue you use, sometimes it just kind of erodes it, and then it's not shiny anymore. So when you use this type of adhesive to glue it down, you won't have those issues. It's not going to kind of erode the back of it, and it'll still remain really shiny. Yeah, it doesn't cloud up your gems at all. And I am one of those folks that even though these come with adhesive on them, I don't trust them because, again, in Texas it's super, super hot and everything seems to peel off ever. That's one of the main reasons why I love Helmar so much. I love their liquid adhesives because if I can't glue it down and keep it down, it's not fun. So I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of these on here just randomly, and I probably will just cut them in strips of 3 like this. And I know you guys probably can't see that very well, but I'm just going to put like a little line here. And I probably should be using my tweezers for this, but I'm not. And what's awesome is that this dries clear. So you see I put like a little bit of blob on there, but it's going to dry perfectly clear. So let me see if I can lift it up so you guys can see it. You see there's just 3 little rhinestones, and I'm just going to scatter them around. So let me see if I find my tweezers so that I can just grab them a little easier. Tweezers, where are you? Okay, here go the tweezers. So let's see, maybe I'll cut a bunch of these. Maybe I can actually use my scissors to place them down. And I think I may just actually put them right along all of my They got a little too excited with the glue. So you guys see how I did? I just squirted it everywhere. That's okay. Again, like I said, it dries clear, so there's no mistakes. I'm almost out of this glue as well. I use this an awful lot, so. So there, and I'm just going to put them, I think, on all of the craft leaves. So let me just put a little line on them, and then I can just put it on later. It doesn't dry really fast, so it does give me some time to kind of play with it. So again, it's kind of one of those things where you can go ahead and layer it on and then kind of work with it. So, and if it dries, then you just put a little bit more, not a big deal. So there. Ah. All right, guys, you know I'm left-handed, so sometimes these things become a little challenging for me. Okay. And let's see. So the little rhinestones kind of look like it has just little teardrops on it. I kind of like that. And don't worry, if you guys can't see it really well, I'll make sure to take pictures and show them after the show. And let's see. Missing one there. Let me just cut one more off. And I think I have 2 more to go. And again, you see how easy it is. The glue is still wet enough so that I can just place them down as I go. Hey Sandy, what time is it in the UK? It must be like 2 o'clock in the morning, if not later. Okay, so there we go. So I've added all of the rhinestones, and now we'll kind of just put it there to dry. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start filling the background of the the cylinder of the birdhouse with just some random little petals. So you see I have these here, and I'm just going to kind of peel them off. A lot of times, I don't know why, but these come attached, so rather than you having one, you have like 4 flowers in one. So in the beginning I never noticed that, but now I realized that I was putting more than 1 flower down at a time, so now I kind of just peel them. Sandy's addicted to Helmar. I actually don't even know if Sandy has Helmar by her, but I know she definitely wants them. Have you had a chance to find Helmar in the UK yet, Sandy? Craft Emporium. Don't worry, I'm in the US and I order online too, but that's because I love shopping online. Again, I don't get very much time to go out and shop, so when I can do it online when I have a break or so, it's so much easier. So I do appreciate the fact that I'm able to get it online. Oh, Sandy, you're so sweet. Anyone that's willing to stay up that long, oh my goodness. All right, so I think that should be enough. And then now, because I'm kind of working on a really uneven surface, I'm going to use my 450 again because it dries a little bit quicker. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glob of glue, and this is just, I'm kind of building a wall of flowers, and I'm just going to hold it down a sec. Ah, got stuck to my finger from holding it down. And I'm just going to fill this wall with these. Sometimes I feel I'm a little over generous with the adhesive, and that's not necessarily a good thing always. So kind of just play with it and see what works best for you. Yeah. These flowers have like a little hole in the center. Every time I hold it down with my nail and pick it up, the glue's coming through the hole. And you see, this is another one of those quick and easy kind of backgrounds. So has anyone had a chance to go on the Helmar page today and to see the best creation projects that the Helmar design team made? They're so cute. I haven't had a chance to play with the paper yet, and I can't wait to start. So you see, I'm kind of just filling it up with the little flowers around there. And again, very monotone. I'm not doing anything. I kind of want to just be about the textures and not about the color. So that it's one of those things that you have to look at it up close to really notice all of the details. So just a fun project. Okay, let me put this down and grab some more of these flowers that are all layered up in here. Okay, let's see. I think that's good. Okay. Hey, Becky. Don't worry, you're not late. We're just playing with some different embellishments and just altering a little birdhouse and having fun with our Helmar adhesives. Just using a bunch of them today with just to show how you can use them to alter stuff. And right now I'm just pulling away these petals so that I can put them on. Okay. I'm just filling the whole background with the little petals. You made 10 mini album covers today, Sandy? That's okay, you can send me one if you don't have anything to do with the other two. Sandy has some of the cutest grandchildren. Then they're so sweet. Yeah, you can never have too many of anything, Sandy. There's always someone to give a gift to or someone to send a rack to, so I always end up doing more than I have to too. That's nothing wrong with that. Alright, I'm almost done with this part of it. And these petals are really inexpensive, so they're fun to put together these types of backgrounds because you don't feel guilty because you've used so many of your embellishments. What's my favorite Helmar glue? Is it even possible to answer that question? I don't think so. I have a favorite Helmar glue for just about every different technique I use. Initially, I was going to show you guys how to use the crackle for this. That would be fun to do on this as well. I probably will even put a layer of crackle on it afterwards, just because it adds a really, really good, fun detail. And let's see. Move this one in here. Just put one more here. I want to leave the little birdie peephole open. Okay, so now that I'm at the top, I have a really awkward space, so I'm just going to cut them in half and just fill it with the half petals. Like that. Kind of just tuck it in. So did we decide if we were going to do a Helmar giveaway or not today? Oh, it's okay to murder flowers, Sandy. Is that not okay? You gotta make it work for your projects, right? That's too funny. Okay, so let's see. So there we go. So now we have the top is full of just really simple leaves, and then we have this whole body full of petals on here. And now I'm just gonna start putting some texture on here. So I may just glue this around here like this. Let me see. I may leave that for last, just because I will be moving it around a lot, so we'll leave that for later. But let's see, maybe I'll put some of these. So I have these really fun rhinestones here. So again, I'll just glue some in the center. These are just clear ones, so I'll use my gemstone for it because I want to make sure that once it dries, it's still clear. So again, just kind of gives you that really subtle detail. And because, like I mentioned before, the gemstone glue will stay a little wetter for you, you can go ahead and pre-add the adhesive in the center to quite a number of them in advance. And then as it's drying, you can just add the gemstones and it'll still adhere it perfectly. So, and you can use anything to fill the centers with these. Initially, I was thinking about doing buttons just in coordinating colors. Who knows, maybe I'll just add a couple of buttons as well. Okay, let me just pre-cut some of these because I'm not doing so well with the cutting today for some strange reason. So just filling each of these little centers with a little, it's kind of like a dewdrop. I don't know if you guys know, but one of Helmar's partners is Robin's Nest, and they make some really awesome dewdrops. I just don't happen to have them on my desk right now. If not, I would be using those. Those would work really well for this. And I love the way the gemstone works on the dewdrops because, again, it dries clear, so you can never put too much adhesive, and it works really awesome. Someone say they never tried 450. That's okay, because now they have a chance to try it out. If you guys haven't had a chance to try 450, if Tracy is still on, she can probably give you guys the link to the Helmar page, and then you guys can see who the partners are and who sells it and where it's available. And then another thing is, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but You really need to stay on top of the Helmar Facebook page. Tracy loves, 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 loves giving away stuff. And it seems like there's like a giveaway almost every day. And if there's not a giveaway for Helmar on the Helmar page, there's definitely a giveaway on one of our partner sites or on just, so stay tuned. And the thing is that Helmar is really good about keeping you in the loop when they're doing that. So there's always reminders on the page, so just add them to your favorites page, and then you'll automatically get alerts on when the giveaways are coming, or when something fun like a blog hop or a partner showcase week is happening. So you see, I went ahead and I put all of the adhesive in advance, and I didn't have to re-add glue at all. So let me see if I can show you. So you see how the little dewdrops are just kind of glimmering in the center? And you can't even see the adhesive in the background. I love that. Can you guys see that? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. So just really, really, really awesome. So I can't ever say that I have a favorite adhesive by Helmar, because I just love the versatility of their products, and I don't think you can ever have just one because each of them serves a different purpose, you know? And again, each of them can work for multiple things, because this one, for example, is a gemstone glue, but I'm using kind of dewdrop type a dewdrop type product right now, and it's awesome for that. I find that it's the only thing that I love for gluing down my dewdrops. I know sometimes folks use like those little, what are they called? I don't even know what they're called. Those little glue dots or whatever they are. I don't like them because I like I said, it's very humid in Texas, and everything kind of seems to peel away if it's not Aww. Let me see, hold on. I think I just saw someone that said their 7-year-old is jumping up and down when they hear my voice. Oh my goodness. I hope I'm not scaring them. Yeah, so the liquid adhesive works really awesome for the dewdrops. Aww. Your pug has a thing for my voice. I hope I'm not scaring your puppy. Your hubby jumps up and down when he hears my voice, Sandy. That's pretty funny, Sandy. Oh my goodness. Alright, so there we go. So I've completely filled the background with this. You know what? I actually was going to cut, let me see what I did with it. I'm going to just cut a strip of, let me see, just this paper right here, and I'm going to glue it around the bottom of it, just so that it gives it a little bit more dimension, because this one is, this paper is very neutral, although it does have print on it. So let me see, maybe I'll cut like, how thick is that? 1/8 of an inch maybe? And put it along the bottom. Then we'll glue that on there. You know what? Let's glue down my fingers. So you see how I've been messing with this whole time, and it's one of those 3-dimensional projects. But notice how none of these things have fallen off. Everything is like staying on here perfectly. That's like one of the awesome things with the Helmar products. Is I am a very touchy-feely kind of crafter, and I don't want my things falling apart as I'm using them. And I don't ever have that issue when I use my Helmar products. So So now I'm just going to put this little border on the bottom. And I think I'll use my craft glue for that. Or let's see. Yeah, I'll use my craft glue. It just turn it upside down because I'm almost out of it. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and just put a little strip of glue around the border here. Okay. Ah! Just dropped my bottle. You see how quickly this adheres? And it's totally round, and I'm like literally putting not very much pressure on it, and it's already on there. I'm not messing with it. And it's done. So now I'll just trim it. And that's it. Let me see. I think this needs a little birdie somewhere. So let me see if I can find a little bird somewhere that I can add on here. There goes a little bird. Yep, we'll use a little bird. Maybe we'll use 2 little birds. Let's see if I find another little bird. There you go. Another little bird. And I'm just going to use some charms on here. And for this purpose, I'm going to go ahead and use my scrap dots. So they work really well to hold down any kind of metal embellishment. I think it's the only product that Marion Smith uses for her Prima embellishments. I don't know if you guys follow her, but she swears by it, and now that I've learned about it, I swear by it too. So it's the only thing that I'll use for my metal embellishments as well. So I just put a little bit on the back, and I'll just put it on there like that. Let me see if I put another one. It's overkill. Yeah, it's overkill. So we'll just put one, and let's see. What else can we do? I wonder if I can put a little perimeter around the center in here somehow. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's see if I line up here. Nope. See? I was going to do some more, but I'm not. So that's pretty much it. So there goes my little birdhouse. Very, very monotone. So if you look at it really closely, you'll see all of the details, the little petals and the dimension, and then all of the little dewdrops on it, and then just a sweet little bird charm on the front. So what do you guys think? Do you like that? Again, a super easy project to do, and really easy to make it your own. I just chose to go monotone on this one, but it was more about showing you the different kinds of adhesives that I can use, and how easy and quick it is to use on this product. Like I said, nothing is falling off. I am touching and rubbing, and like this is completely dry. And you see my rhinestones? Let me see if I can put it closer. You guys can see it. I was pretty generous with it, and it dries really clear, and you don't see any of the white at all. So just really fun. And then the scrap dots can be used for adding 3D dimension to your projects, but it also works really well for metal embellishments. So it's not going to dry complete right away, but it's not falling anywhere. So if I were to shake this and move it around, this is not going anywhere. But if you're going to give it to someone, just make sure that it's completely dry before you package it and stuff. But that's like the only thing. You see this as a future project? I mean, they're super, super fun. I don't know if you guys, everyone that was on here earlier saw the one that I made earlier today. I'll show it again. This is the one I made earlier today. Again, really simple. I didn't add any major things on it. It was more about just the texture on the paper and doing this kind of tiki style roof on it. I probably will add a couple of things here. Maybe some flowers. I'm thinking more handmade flowers than anything. what brand was the punch? It's a McGill punch. It's the one that they use to make your paper blossoms. It's the birch leaf, and you use it to make rose leaves. So I love this. It's really generous sized leaf, and it's perfect for adhering on any kind of project. So really fun to use. Yeah, how awesome would it be to make a house that's like, again, all monotone, but again, like bright reds and bright colors. Um, just a lot of fun. So you need more punches. So do you guys have any questions? You guys ready for a giveaway? Where did I get the birdhouses? I just picked them up in Michael's. You can pick them up at any store. You probably can even find them at your 99-cent store. Oh, cool, Zenny. Now you need to get yourself some Helmar so you can play with them. Because actually, whenever you're playing with three-dimensional punches that can be used for flowers, this is the Helmar quick dry adhesive is absolutely awesome. It's the only thing I use, so I'll just grab my craft mat and I'll put a dabble of it on it, and then I'll just put my petals into it. Maybe I'll do a show one week where I can show you how to do the three-dimensional flowers with your Helmar quick dry adhesive, and it's amazing. Let me show you just a flower that I made just using a random punch. There's actually, and this was made with my Helmar adhesives, and it dried in about 2 seconds. So you see it has dimension on it, and if I didn't have this, I wouldn't be able to do it. So really awesome product. If you guys haven't tried it out yet, you definitely need to get your hands on some Helmar 450 because it's really awesome for this kind of stuff. Did I miss the giveaway? Yep, the flower, I just used a scallop oval and just cut it up and kind of played with it. Oh wow, 450 quick dry, premium craft glue, and gemstone. Awesome! So you guys will get a chance to get one of each of these, and then you'll be able to play with birdhouses and kind of make really fun altered projects as well. That is super cool. Yeah, I've been dying to do a flower class, so hopefully soon I'll be able to do one and show you how I use my Helmar 450 for that, because it's the only thing I use for it. Yeah, guys, so stay tuned. If you guys aren't friends of Helmar on Facebook, become a friend so that you guys can go ahead and leave a comment for the giveaways. Can you see Jess's nails? You want to see my nails? They're a hot mess. Alright guys, so I have a few minutes. Should I go ahead and show you the fun papers for Best Creations? Let me see. Yeah, if you guys go ahead and make a birdhouse like this and alter and use your Helmar products, by all means, share it on the Helmar page, share it on my page, and we'll go ahead and repost it. We love seeing when you guys redo the projects that we share with you in the Helmar classes. So I know when Tracy did her what was it called? Oh gosh, Tracy, help me out. The project that you made, that everyone made them and shared them after. Thanks, Babu. Yes, the gratitude journal. Those were amazing. So if you guys have a chance to play with your glues and alter a birdhouse, definitely share it with us. You finished your friend today, Tanya? Cool. I've been working on probably on, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been working on four mini albums for my kids for this summer. And again, I have them right here. They're still a work in progress, but again, all of them are adhered using my Helmar craft glue. So it's just, see all of these really fun trims on here, just all adhered with craft glue, and then there's these tags and just a lot of really fun papers. Let's see what else. I'll show you something that's really cool. See this page? And then maybe this will be another class soon, but I made this, literally I just cut this out with paper, and then I put the craft glue, and then I did a little coil with the scraps that I had, and I glued that down with the craft glue, kind of just pressed it down, and here goes a really fun dimensional handmade flower that's really easy to do. And then I just pull these little tags out, and then you have these little flips. So there's a lot of real estate on here. And again, I could only do it because I was able to use my craft glue, because none of this is going to fall out. I mean, I can tug and tug on it forever, and it's just going to stay there. And I love that. So craft glue is kind of what I use when I have these thicker papers. And if I'm kind of just covering a whole page, let me see if I have something. Here goes another one. Let me see if I find a page. Like this, when I just put kind of like background paper, I'll glue this with my Helmar acid-free glue. So, and then these are just pockets. So you can put tags in them like that, or tags like this, and then just pull them up. So just a lot of fun stuff. And the Helmar works really awesome on it. So that's just a sneak peek of another project I've been working on. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. I'll stay on for just a few more minutes, and I'll show you really quick the best creation papers that the girls are working on for the projects this week. And definitely go on the page and see what is coming up. All of the posts are posted daily on the Helmar Facebook page. You just have to click on the links to see them. So stay tuned for that, and I'll be sharing them on my page as well, so you can find them there. So I'll go ahead and stop recording, and then I'll stay on just to show you the papers. Thanks for joining us.